Hello everyone, this is Mehreen Hashmi and I hope you are doing well. I hope कि आप लोग बहुत सारा अपना ख्याल रख रहे होंगे. So this is another live session of my podcast, another episode of Let's Talk, which is another podcast where I invite people, individuals and professionals who are doing amazing work in different vicinities and countries and cities, and we talk about that how they have started और उन्होंने शुरू कहाँ से शुरू किया था अपना जर्नी. सो बहुत सारे लोग जो फ्री स्पिरिट्स हैं उनको I select and then I request them and invite them over as a guest. So we have another amazing guest today also, and she is also a curator. But first of all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel Mehreen Hashmi MH, because this post recording will be posted on my channel on YouTube, and you can also, you are watching this on my Facebook page, so do share it with other friends and do watch this video so you get to know about how so many other people are doing such fabulous work and going forward with their life, and which can motivate you as well. So today we have a curator. Yes, she's a curator and an art activist also. She is now currently in Dubai, in UAE. So she's connected with the Dubai art scene as well, and she's going to tell us about that art scene. She's an artist, curator, and an art activist. We have Masooma Rizvi here. Assalamualaikum, Masooma.
Walaikum Assalam, Mehreen. Thank you
How
so
are
much
you
for having
doing?
me on your show.
You're most welcome. Thank you for taking out time on a busy working day as well. So, how have you been? How is things? How was your day today?
Absolutely fine. Allah ka shukar hai. Things have been good, no complaints, and more so because of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at other people, the way they have been going through difficult times. So, no
Yes.
complaints. बहुत शुक्र है for everything.
That's good. That's good. So you are अभी current situation क्या चल रही है? That you are working from home or क्या वहाँ पे किस तरह से चल रहा है?
Mehreen, yeah, mostly Dubai has been shut down for a very long period of time
Mhm.
due to Corona. और अभी भी दो काफी कुछ खुल गया है, काफी a lot of places have been opened up for public, but a lot of workplaces, offices are still shut down. Schools are still closed. We are
Mhm.
expecting to open from September, inshallah. So
Yeah.
with that, मेरा काम, which is already being an artist and a curator, I operate from home. I work from home most of the time. So आजकल भी I'm preferring more to stay at home rather than going
Hmm.
out.
Okay. And otherwise you are an art activist, you know. तो ये term बहुत कम नजर आती है curator की और art activist की, and you are working in Dubai. So you have a lot of work in this genre. So can you tell us कि किस तरह से आपने शुरू किया वहाँ से और कब move हुए, and then how did you start that? And I really want you to tell us about the fraternity as well that you have acting over there.
Certainly. I'll come to the fraternity and the art activist part a little
Go
later.
for it as well.
Like as you asked me कि कहाँ से start किया, that is something which is very important in my life because that has been a turning point for me.
Okay.
तो मैं basically मैं आपको first of all I'll tell you कि मेरी education is in business. I'm not an art graduate. I'm a business graduate. Karachi IBA से I did my marketing, and then
Yeah.
after coming back to Dubai about 12 years ago, I pursued another degree in business, international business from here.
Okay, that's interesting for so many
Yes,
people जो कहते रहते हैं ना कि हमें शौक था और हम आर्टिस्ट बने नहीं, हमने बिजनेस कर लिया. So then
exactly.
what happened after that? Like,
So anyhow, I'm a very committed person to whatever challenge or whatever task I take up. So I'm a very committed person to that. So उस वक्त पे मेरे लिए corporate was the thing for me. I've been working in the banking sector for quite some years actually. उसके बाद यहाँ दुबई मूव किए, had smaller kids, so I pursued another degree over here in international
okay.
business.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the period जिसमें कि बहुत ज़्यादा एक market was down 2009 and 10. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. तो उसमें I kept looking for a job for myself, could not find it.
Okay.
Not knowing कि it was a blessing in disguise for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, Allah had maybe He had some other plans for me. That's where my art journey started. because बहुत frustration, बहुत you can a lot of people can relate to it कि आप job ढूंढ रहे हो और आपको job ना मिल रही हो,
Hmm. Hmm.
qualification भी आपकी ठीक ठाक है, up to the mark है, सब कुछ है, still you're not able to find a job for yourself. So that is a very very
Yeah.
frustrating phase in anybody's life. So it was the same way for me also. और उसके बाद फिर I started for finding peace. I started off with art. It
Okay.
was something that I had been doing as a child also. School days में वो बहुत किया था, लेकिन उसके बाद there was a long break. And then I
Hmm.
started off with art, took a couple of classes, went to a lot of very, very good teachers here in Pakistan as well as in Egypt, because I got to stay there for some time. So I took some classes from there also. And then my art journey started from there, and there was no looking back after that.
Okay.
So,
So
so
then
coming
you started as an artist, right? And then you became. Then after that, what happened? And what was the first? You started being a curator, or you started your fraternity first?
I think the art activation came first, because जब मैं वापस आई मैंने ये realize किया कि ठीक है मैं अब एक चीज pursue कर रही हूँ. Art is something which is very close to my
Hmm.
heart. I'm pursuing it as a profession now, as a career. But I realized that there were not many platforms here in Dubai, in the UAE actually,
Hmm.
and more so for the Pakistani artists.
Yeah.
यहाँ पर कोई एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं था, एक कोई collaborated effort नहीं था for the Pakistani artists staying overseas. So that's when I thought of this thing. Okay, why not have a platform for our people who've been away from our country? So that is when I started off with this fraternity जो आप mention कर रही थी. ये fraternity है overseas artists के लिए, overseas Pakistani artists के लिए. And the main
Hmm.
aim of this fraternity and this group is to, one, to obviously provide a platform for the Pakistani artists, two, to bridge the gap between our markets and the international markets. We
Okay.
have amazing artists back home in Pakistan also and here also. उनके लिए भी I really wanted that the gap should be covered and they should be able to show their work more on international forums. So that's where the idea came in from. And mashallah,
So
we've been running this for the last 3 years plus.
wow, that's nice. So is it only for artists living in Dubai, or it's for every other artist working or even living in Pakistan?
देखिए, it's primarily it was developed for the artists who were away from Pakistan, Pakistani artists,
Mm-hmm.
लेकिन away from home. तो overseas
Mm-hmm.
Pakistani artists के लिए,
Okay.
लेकिन
जहाँ कहीं भी है.
basically for them, yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Overseas,
Mm-hmm.
based in the
Mm-hmm.
UAE. लेकिन अब I'm planning to move it more towards Pakistan also. And as I said, purpose number two was to bridge the gap between the Pakistani market and the
Mm-hmm.
international market. So that's where the Pakistani artists based in Pakistan come in.
Okay, so right now, I believe because I mean, so many artists must be watching us. So if somebody wants to connect with you or part of your fraternity or take your support, how can they reach you or contact you?
Mehreen, एक तो खैर we have an online presence also, Overseas Pakistani Artists के नाम से. और इसके अलावा
Mm-hmm.
there are hashtags, exclusive hashtags for the group. One is the Overseas Pakistani Artists Fraternity hashtag,
Mm-hmm.
and another one is OSPAF, the abbreviations.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
जी.
Mm-hmm.
तो
So
ये
they
दो
can find them.
hashtags हैं. Absolutely. And anybody who wants to be on the platform can just use these hashtags. They'll be picked up from
Mm-hmm.
there or contact me. आप मुझे
Mm-hmm.
email लिखें and I'll connect you with the right people and we'll take you on board basically.
Okay, that's great. Because your email, everyone, her email and all the details will be posted with this video of post recording, so you can contact her if you are an artist overseas, living outside Pakistan, practicing other ways. So, Acha, you are connected with embassy in Dubai as well. So, what's your role with that?
Um, Embassy और के साथ I've worked a lot in the past also, and also with the Pakistan Association Dubai, which is PAD, Pakistan Association Dubai. ये पाकिस्तान की दुबई का जो चैप्टर है इनका, this is one of the largest Pakistan associations in the world, जो दुबई
Mm-hmm.
based है.
Mm-hmm.
So अभी recently we have been made a partner and हमें as a wing ले लिया गया है on the Pakistan Association. So now
Mm-hmm.
the Pakistani artists in UAE are represented through this fraternity, mashallah, and it has a registered status now. It is on board Pakistan Association.
Okay, oh, that's good. So, how was, and then how you have worked as a curator also, right? So, I mean, can you tell us about your adventures as a curator over there?
Marine, as a curator, also primarily this group was in my mind. जब मैंने curation भी start की तो ये group के purposes मेरे mind में थे और
Mm-hmm.
इनके लिए for this group for all of us I arranged exhibitions here in Dubai in
Okay.
UAE entire
Mm-hmm.
UAE and इसके अलावा पाकिस्तान में a couple of exhibitions in Pakistan also and they were really successful. Few
Okay.
artists for Pakistan were selected for Pakistan. Few artists were selected for various exhibitions across UAE. और इसके अलावा अभी about 2 years back there was
Mm-hmm.
a formal launch of this fraternity in the UAE और उसमें there were many people on board. इस इवेंट का जो मेन सिग्निफिकेंट आप कह सकते हो कि फीचर है वो ये था कि I brought not just the exhibition was done for these artists, but in fact the whole Pakistani community was involved in it. So many
Okay.
people from our community attended the event and they were part of it basically.
Okay, that's great. So. How is the art scene over there? In terms of exhibiting or approaching for artists, or if you want to exhibit, just like Karachi में तो होता है ना कि you can approach a gallery and then you can exhibit your
Yeah,
work according to their requirements and what they're asking for it. And we
yeah.
are having biennales, and so how is Dubai, Art Dubai, or how is that happening over there? And what happened actually? I want to know. I mean, how it has affected by COVID-19 as well.
मेरीन जैसे हर जगह की डायनामिक्स फर्क है आई स्टडीड द आर्ट सीन इन पाकिस्तान आल्सो आई फील इट्स वेरी वेरी इवॉल्व्ड वेरी मतलब मैच्योर द आर्ट सीन इज वेरी
Mm-hmm.
वेरी मैच्योर इन पाकिस्तान दुबई में एक्चुअली बिकॉज आपको पता है कि हर नेशनैलिटी यहाँ पर है तो बेसिकली I guess not more than 10 to 20% of locals, and the rest is all the मतलब बाकी diversity है बाकी सारी so different nationalities are represented here. तो एक तो आप ये फीचर आप समझ सकते हो कि यहाँ पर आर्ट का कोई एक आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि one particular category of art is done over here. Art
Hmm.
has been influenced by all nationalities, by all cultures, and
Hmm.
the impact you can see in the artwork that is being produced and displayed over here. अच्छा इसके अलावा जो process of displaying art over here, there are various channels through which you can display art over here. एक तो galleries like any other place. इसके अलावा there are some curators who are working here, and तीसरा है through events. So if you talk about the galleries,
Hmm.
यहाँ पर अगेन दुबई में लाइक यू नो एवरीथिंग इज वेरी वेरी ऑर्गेनाइज तो हर चीज का एक हब होता है एक सेंटर होता है तो यहाँ पर आर्ट के लिए देयर आर फ्यू हब्स पहले डीआईएफसी हुआ करता था दुबई इन्वेस्टमेंट वहां पर हुआ करता था इट वाज वेरी फेमस इट वाज द आर्ट हब एट सम टाइम बैक उसके बाद आया एल सर्कल एवेन्यू
Okay.
वहां पर
Hmm.
अब देयर आर मेनी गैलरीज ओवर देयर अगेन डिफरेंट कंट्रीज की रिप्रेजेंटेशन है वहां पे इफ आर्टिस्ट वांट्स इट्स वेरी वेरी एक्सक्लूसिव बट इफ आर्टिस्ट वांट दे कैन अप्रोच द गैलरीज एंड डिस्प्ले देयर वर्क ओवर देयर देन देयर इज डिजाइन
Okay.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट as it signifies again is for art creative and design and it has some offices also a lot of it's a huge setup मगर उसके अंदर भी काफी collection of galleries are there also
Yeah,
so
I've
these
visited Design District. It's a
अच्छा
nice,
you
cool place. Yeah, yeah, I have. Yeah, yeah.
it's a lovely place.
It's a lovely
They make
place.
it beautifully. Yeah. और गैलरीज में और अगर आप क्यूरेटर्स की भी बात करो तो मोस्टली द गैलरीज आर पेड for example if you want to display something over there or you have you've curated a group show that you want to exhibit through the gallery तो आपको उनको there's an upfront payment for renting the gallery
Okay.
most of the times 95% of the times there's the payment और उसके बाद आप you can take up the gallery for 1 day 2 day or whatever the वो है आपकी terms है उनके साथ and then you can display your work over there अच्छा तीसरे होते हैं curators curators में there are various curators over here different countries के हैं उनका भी यही system होता है they arrange art shows and then they there's a call for artists और उसमें आप participate कर सकते हैं most of the time there is a payment attached with that also
Hmm.
but sometimes कुछ किसी पर्पस के लिए जैसे अभी रिसेंटली नेशनल डे के लिए हुआ या कुछ और इस तरह से हुआ तो दे माइट बी अनचार्ज ऑल्सो तो इस तरह से बेसिकली डायनामिक्स ये
Okay. And
इवेंट sorry, I missed out on the
अच्छा,
events.
yeah, events, yes.
इवेंट्स यहाँ पर होते हैं कि पूरे जैसे आप वर्ल्ड आर्ट दुबई इज वेरी फेमस ओवर हियर,
Yeah.
आर्ट दुबई इज वेरी फेमस ओवर हियर। अभी यहाँ पे एक्सपो होने वाला था, जो कि अभी फिलहाल के लिए बिकॉज ऑफ कोरोना इट हैज बीन डिलेड, वो उसमें देयर वाज अ बिग पार्ट ऑफ आर्ट ओवर देयर आल्सो। तो ये इवेंट्स होते हैं व्हिच गिव्स अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू डिफरेंट आर्टिस्ट ऑफ ऑल, मतलब जो स्टार्टअप आर्टिस्ट हैं या जो सीनियर आर्टिस्ट हैं, दे कैन डिस्प्ले देयर वर्क।
Okay, in events they can do that. Okay, and we see a lot of nationalities in Art Dubai and Dubai Art Fair. In in Dubai, in UAE art scene generally, like Sharjah, maybe I've visited these events. I mean, Art Dubai's वगैरह. So,
या
I mean, can you tell us an overview के सबसे ज़्यादा nationalities जो हैं, कौन से कहाँ के artist की नजर आती हैं इन सारे UAE के art scene में?
there's a very good mix of all nationalities, Marine. मगर एज यू नो, जैसे लेबनीज आपको बहुत नजर आते हैं, लेबनीज आर्टिस्ट आपको बहुत नजर आएंगे, इंडिया की रिप्रेजेंटेशन आपको बहुत नजर आएगी। एंड अब लेटली सिंस दिस फ्रेटर्निटी इवॉल्व्ड मोर फॉर द लास्ट 2-3 years, अब आपको पाकिस्तान के भी बहुत ज्यादा नजर आएंगे। तो इट्स अ
Okay.
गुड मिक्स जी।
So tell me
बेसिक
if I'm right. Sorry. Yeah, what you were saying.
बेसिकली आई वाज सेइंग कि बेसिकली इट डिपेंड्स कि आपके इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किस तरह से हो रहे हैं। आपके इवेंट कोई सर्टेन कंट्री रिप्रेजेंटेशन है जो ऑर्गेनाइज कर रही है, फॉर एग्जांपल नाउ दिस
Okay.
फ्रेटर्निटी हैज कम अबाउट, तो इसके
Mm-hmm.
साथ आई हैव पुट इन अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट टू अरेंज डिफरेंट इवेंट्स। तो
Okay.
अब a lot of Pakistani artists and a lot of Pakistani name in the market.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if Pakistani artists want to exhibit, so they can go through channel through your fraternity, right?
Certainly, I welcome them all.
Certainly do that. Okay, so whoever is watching, please do approach. And about approaching curators or anyone in the art scene, I really want you to just give a guideline okay, how to approach curators. What's the way of sending an email, and what should they provide as an artist if they want someone to exhibit their work or notice their email? Because बहुत ज़्यादा ये होता है कि art schools में हमें सिखाया नहीं जाता how to send your portfolio, how to present your work, how to sell yourself. So can you give us your guideline on that, please?
या अच्छा, कोई भी आप यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट पीपल फ्रॉम आवर कंट्री जो कि दुबई में डिस्प्ले अगर करना चाहें तो
From
उसके लिए आप
any, from
anywhere।
generally, like okay, as a curator, what's your guideline on that? How to approach curators, basically?
देखिए, इसमें अगेन वील गो थ्रू द 3 कैटेगरीज के एक तो गैलरीज, अप्रोचिंग गैलरीज, नंबर 2 इज क्यूरेटर्स, एंड नंबर 3 इज इवेंट्स। गैलरीज के लिए इफ यू आर सिटिंग फार अवे, इट इज पॉसिबल इफ यू आर रेडी टू टेक अप दैट चार्ज जो कि पेमेंट अटैच्ड है अप फ्रंट, इफ यू आर रेडी टू टेक दैट, व्हिच इज a lot of times मतलब it's a एक certain एक अमाउंट है, एक बड़ा अमाउंट, इट्स नॉट अ वेरी स्मॉल अमाउंट। ठीक है, तो
Okay.
एक वो है। आप गैलरीज के नाम ऑब्वियसली एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन, दे आर वेरी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड दैट वे, आप उनको ईमेल लिखें एंड दे विल सर्टेनली रिस्पॉन्ड। दूसरी चीज आ गई, अगर आप क्यूरेटर्स के थ्रू जाना चाहते हैं, क्यूरेटर्स के भी नंबर्स वगैरह इतने फ्रीली अवेलेबल नहीं हैं, बट अगर इफ यू वुड लाइक माय सपोर्ट इन ऑल ऑफ दैट, आई कैन सर्टेनली हेल्प यू आउट विद दैट सिंस आई एम हियर एंड आई एम हियर फॉर हेल्पिंग द आर्ट सीन, एक्टिवेटिंग द आर्ट सीन। तीसरी चीज है इवेंट्स। इवेंट्स का ये देखें, ये जो 2 इवेंट्स है, दीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बड़े की इवेंट्स हैं, वर्ल्ड आर्ट दुबई एंड दुबई आर्ट। इन दोनों के लिए दे आर फिक्स टाइमलाइंस फॉर दीज इवेंट्स, मार्च और अप्रैल। So if
Okay.
there's anybody who's listening to us right now and would like to apply for any of these events, आप समझे कि about 6 months earlier to the event, which is about September, October से आप you can start applying.
Okay.
एंड अगेन आप इनको सर्च अप कर सकते हैं ऑनलाइन, वर्ल्ड आर्ट दुबई के नाम से, और यू विल गेट ऑल द गाइडलाइंस ओवर देयर। देयर इज अगेन ऑब्वियसली इट्स आर्ट इवेंट, आर्ट फेस्ट है, तो इसकी कुछ पेमेंट है, आपको पेमेंट देखें, आपको जो डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस है ऑफ डिस्प्ले, आपको जौन सी ऑप्शन सूट करती है, इट्स ऑलवेज ऑनलाइन। द आर्ट फेयर्स की सारी रजिस्ट्रेशन वगैरह इज ऑलवेज ऑनलाइन,
सब कुछ मिल जाती है आपको, यस या।
सब मिल
और
जाता है।
हमेशा जो है नेवर फॉरगेट टू upload your send your portfolio or good images of artwork
Yeah.
and everything. That's very essential. Acha, how is, because it's not, we are very familiar with Europe art scene or US art scene because बहुत सारे Pakistani artists exhibit कर रहे हैं. So how is the censorship scale in UAE art scene? because
Hmm.
I have seen few things when I was visiting museums there in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. So how strict they are, and what are the measures to censor an artwork?
Hmm. Censorship is very strong here, Nareen. Censorship is quite strong over here. तो किसी किस्म के ऐसे provocative images आप मतलब you have to be on the safe side. तो किसी किस्म के भी slightly provocative images भी should not be displayed and they will not be allowed to pass through the censorship process. इसके अलावा nudity वगैरह वो सारे बिल्कुल भी it's a no-no. But other than that, and political, we are here very careful about political उसके बारे में कि कोई किसी किस्म की political representation नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो ये
Okay.
3 एरियाज में बड़े स्ट्रांगली इम्पोज्ड हैं सेंसरशिप पॉलिसीज. तो जब भी कोई अगर आप प्लान करें आर्ट वर्क डिस्प्ले करने का, डू कीप दीज इन माइंड.
ओके, सो अभी जिस तरह के हालात चल रहे हैं, जो सूरत हाल है, सो डिड दे ट्रांसफर देयर गैलरीज ऑनलाइन और ई कॉमर्स सेटअप, और दे जस्ट शट इट डाउन ओवर देयर, व्हाट हैपेंड?
नहीं, certainly the art scene here has really adapted very well to the current scenario. इसमें virtuals बहुत exhibitions जहाँ पर virtual हुई हैं and they've been done pretty nicely. They've been done really nicely actually. और अभी there's another one that I'm planning, inshallah. वो भी I'll announce it very soon. वो भी it's going to be a virtual exhibition over here. So yes, we've adapted well.
Can you tell us more, if it's okay, about your exhibition?
The upcoming one,
Yes,
Mehreen, I'll just hold
if it's
on.
not a secret. It's totally up to you.
I can just tell you that it's a very interesting concept. Being in Dubai, something like this has never been done earlier than this. So
Okay.
inshallah, just give me a few days and I'll really announce it. But it's something which is very unique to what has been done in Dubai so far.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
We are having a lot of comments here, so I would like to say thanks to separate of them. Rajan Asmul says, great interactive talk, really enjoying and absorbing it all. Thank you so much for watching. There is another one, excellent, superb, both. Pandeyale is saying, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much.
Informative and well conducted. Lela Rizvi is saying, thank you so much for watching. And there is another question, Khurabai Khuram Zedi. Do you look for talent exchange between Pakistan and UAE artists? I think you have explained, but if you can be precise and answer this question.
Yeah, certainly. Yes, Khurram, talent exchange, as I said कि ये जो fraternity है इसके बनाने का मेन मकसद ही ये था कि पाकिस्तान का जो talent है ना सिर्फ जो कि overseas है बल्कि इनफैक्ट जो कि पाकिस्तान में based है इस वक्त उनको भी international exposure दिया जाए. If I'm sitting here and I'm sitting at an international platform, so why not? This is something that I have to give back to my country कि मेरा जो वहाँ पर what as much as I can do through my platform कि जितना उनको representation दे सकते तो yes, talent exchange certainly is on its way, inshallah.
Okay, that's great. So you are. Do you have partners with your fraternity, or you are the one person who's handling everything?
Abhi lately, Marine, because हम लोगों ने we've been working for the last 3 years, as I mentioned to you. It was my initiative to start off this fraternity, but people came together. They trusted me, so that is something that is really good. मतलब I mean ये लोग इतनी जल्दी आपको trust नहीं करते हैं with their artwork, with their passion and all that. So they did that. So that is something very. I call them all my partners. They are all we are all one team. So that's how it
Okay.
is. अभी
And
लेटली सिंस ये फॉर्मलाइज हुई है फ्रेटर्निटी और ज्यादा अपने मतलब रजिस्टर्ड कैटेगरी एंड फॉर्मलाइज कैटेगरी में आई है तो अब आई एम वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स फॉर्मिंग अ कोर टीम which is still underway जो के the key people who are going to be working on different projects according to their strengths. It's a very personalized I've created a very personalized environment on this fraternity. There's no head and there's no वो वाला कोई सीन नहीं है बल्कि in fact all everybody will work towards one single goal. तो जो जिस की capability है उसके हिसाब से they've come forward and they've been really people have been really generous in contributing. So वो
that's good.
basically you can say we are all one team that way.
So are they all from Pakistan, or different nationalities as well?
नहीं ये सारे हमारे पाकिस्तानी आर्टिस्ट हैं जो इस ग्रुप पर एंट्री का या फिर आप कह लो कि इस पर एडमिट होने का जो क्राइटेरिया, इट्स वेरी वेरी बेसिक.
Mm-hmm.
इट्स नंबर वन कि पाकिस्तानी आर्टिस्ट हो, आप ओवरसीज वर्क कर रहे हो, यू वर्किंग इन द यूएई, नंबर वन. नंबर टू, you have to be a professional artist, which means that it's not just art is not a hobby only for you. It's a profession, it's a career for you. तो आपके अंदर वो passion and that आप में होना चाहिए, the willingness to move forward and ambitiousness होनी चाहिए.
Furniture.
So that is
So
it right there.
about that, I want to I want you to talk about your journey as an artist. That we have covered your fraternity and art activism and the
Yes.
curatorship. So this was the first thing, which was the beginning of everything from you. So from as from business
Yes.
enthusiast and towards art fine artist. So how what do you paint? And you have been exhibiting for 12 years, right? So what's your genre? Where have you exhibited? How was that journey? So please tell us about that.
Mehreen, the journey started 12 years ago, as I have mentioned to you, and the reasons why it happened, the shift that occurred. And
Yeah.
usme basically, since that was the period where I was trying to find peace for myself. क्योंकि मैं एक चीज जिसके पीछे मैं बहुत ट्राई कर रही थी टू हैपन, द माय कॉर्पोरेट करियर, गेटिंग बैक इनटू इट एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, तो वो दैट वाज नॉट वर्किंग आउट फॉर मी. So I was trying to find peace within myself. So in the process of finding peace for myself, I think I landed on this option, and I landed on the theme that I clung to all these years. And the theme is self-exploration, introspection, mysticism, जिसको commonly Sufism कहा जाता है.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
Sufism is not just one word. There's a lot that is going on behind it, which includes अपने आप को explore करना, self exploration, अपने अंदर answers ढूंढना, answers for your existence, answers for many other things. So this exactly is my theme of work. This is what I work around. मैं calligraphy भी करती हूँ, तो I try to create a fusion between the two forms, art forms. Or so far, the symbol of Sufism that I have adopted is the Turkish dervish. Well, it is somehow the concept of their whirling and the concept of them exchanging energies and introspection that really, really मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा वो excite करता है.
So where have you exhibited so far during these 12 years?
Exhibitions मैंने स्टार्ट जो की थी वो इजिप्ट में सबसे पहले इनफॉर्मली एग्जिबिट किया था टू फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली.
Okay.
उसके बाद में कमिंग बैक टू द यूएई, दुबई, यहीं पर फर्स्ट एग्जीबिशन मेरी इधर ही हुई थी. ये जो डिजाइन डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वहां पर फर्स्ट एग्जीबिशन एवर वाज हेल्ड देयर. और उसके
Mm-hmm.
बाद फिर एक्सटेंसिवली विद इन दुबई, विद इन ऑल डिफरेंट एमिरेट्स ऑफ द यूएई, शारजा वगैरह, अबू धाबी, यहाँ पर किया. डिफरेंट आर्ट फेयर्स के साथ किया. वर्ल्ड आर्ट, my I think the first few years of my when I started my career, which is 10-12 years ago, so the first few exhibitions jo thi, those were done at the World Art Dubai, and I got a very very overwhelming response from there. वहीं पर भी curate भी किया, कुछ group of artists को collect करके उनका work भी display किया. And then I've exhibited in Canada also
Okay.
with the Pakistani embassy over there. And उसके अलावा multiple places. अब recently I've exhibited in Pakistan also, which is मैं आपको बताऊं, पूरी दुनिया एक तरफ और अपने I think मुल्क में जाके वापस exhibit करना, there's no feeling like that. The feeling is
Yeah.
unmatched, literally.
Yeah. Exactly. So when are you coming to Pakistan after COVID?
इंशाल्लाह वेरी सून मेहरीन, इंशाल्लाह. देखें, कोविड ने काफी कुछ चीजों को, प्लान्स को जो है वो ऑन होल्ड कर दिया था. अब since things are opening up a little bit, I hope things keep getting better. So फिर
It
with
is
that,
getting better. Yeah.
inshallah, yes, just hoping for the best, really.
So, what you want to tell to our youngsters and other people who are trying to move forward with their journey, regardless of age and gender, and and artists as well, because mostly artists are watching this and they want to know more and more about how to go forward. So, what would you like to say?
महरीन, इसमें सबसे पहले तो मैं जितने यंग आर्टिस्ट हैं या पीपल हु आर कीन ऑन परस्यूइंग आर्ट, उनको मैं ये मैसेज दूंगी कि नेवर गिव अप. ऑब्वियसली लाइक एनी अदर फील्ड, आर्ट भी एक ऐसी चीज है जिसके अंदर देयर विल बी मेनी हर्डल्स. देयर बी मेनी हर्डल्स, आपको बहुत रुकावटें आएंगी और आपको डिस्करेजिंग एटीट्यूड भी मिलेगा लोगों से। आपको ये भी सुनने को मिलेगा कि ये कोई फील्ड नहीं है, ये तो हॉबी है,
Hmm.
तो इसको ठीक है
Yeah.
शौक के लिए परस्यू कर लेना, बट डोंट स्टडी इट। But I would highly recommend all the youngsters and all people who are going to be entering the art scene, inshallah, कि आप प्लीज इसको पढ़ो जरूर, इसको जरूर पढ़ो, टेक इट अप एज अ चैलेंज, इसको एज अ प्रोफेशन ले, इसको कैजुअली ना ले। नंबर टू, फॉर दोज पीपल, मैं आपको ये बताऊं, लेटली मेरीन मुझे बहुत बहुत ज्यादा लोगों ने कांटेक्ट किया है, वो लोग जिन्होंने अभी आर्ट को स्टार्ट नहीं किया, बट दे आर जस्ट वर्किंग एज, मतलब इट्स अ हॉबी फॉर देम, एंड
Hmm.
देव आस्क्ड मी कि हम क्या करें, आप मेंटोर करें, ये करें वो। तो उनको भी मैं, आई वुड से द सेम थिंग टू देम कि प्लीज डू नॉट गिव अप, जस्ट कीप कंटिन्यूइंग, कंटिन्यू योर वर्क। आप ट्राई टू फाइंड अ मेंटोर अराउंड यू, एंड वही बात है ना, व्हेन द स्टूडेंट इज रेडी द टीचर शैल अपीयर। आप अगर रेडी होंगे, योर टीचर, योर मेंटोर विल अपीयर फ्रॉम समवेयर एंड यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड, बट द कंडीशन इज कि आप लगे रहें, आप योर यू शुड बी परसिस्टेंट इनफ। एंड नंबर थ्री,
Exactly.
एक चीज मैं ये कहूंगी महरीन के, नेवर थिंक देयर इज एनीथिंग होल्डिंग यू बैक, नो
Hmm.
मैटर व्हाट द सर्कमस्टेंसेस और सिचुएशंस। आप कभी ये ना कहना, ब्लेम गेम ना करना कि जी बिकॉज ऑफ दैट एक्स वाई जी थिंग आई कुड नॉट डू
Yeah.
दिस, बिकॉज लाइफ कम्स बट वंस। तो आप उसको जस्ट टेक इट अप एज अ चैलेंज, डू व्हाट यू फील लाइक डूइंग, डोंट गिव अप।
That's exactly what we need as an artist or anyone in any field, actually. Thank you so much, Masooma, for such informative talk. And, we get to know a lot about the Dubai art scene and the art scene in general. And I wish you all the best for your fraternity. I really wait for you to come to Karachi and do meet me and visit me, actually, so we can
इंशाल्लाह।
have a live personal session. And I wish you all the best for your future exhibitions and everything what you are doing. You are doing a great work, and we need more people, more art activists everywhere to support Pakistani artists. So everyone who are missing this, you can watch it on YouTube channel. Also, I will mention all of her Instagram handles and Facebook page and the links. So do contact her if you are a artist, if you are an artist and Pakistani also, and then you're living abroad and working from there. So it's a very great, a good opportunity, and we are grateful that we have people like you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Marine Hashmi MH. There are other vlogs as well. I am starting a new series behind the art scene, which is coming up soon. We will be very regular with it and consistent with it. We will be posting every week. So do watch this, do support us, and take care of yourself. Take care, Masuma. All the best, and have a very nice day. Much
थैंक यू
love.
फॉर having you.
Hafiz.
ओके, टेक केयर, खुदा
Take
हाफिज़।
care.